Hey everybody, I thought it'd be important to tell you a little bit about why I decided to start Pearl Lemon Properties. I um I first really got inspired to start Pearl Lemon Properties as a consequence of the experiences that I personally had with trying to buy my own places. Well, at the time of recording, I rent at the moment, but over the last couple of years, I've accumulated five buy-to-let investments, and it's it's been a good old journey. I'll tell you that much. It's definitely been an incredible experience. Not all good from trying to buy off-plan properties. If you were to Google Aura Investments, AURA Investments, there was some issues that involved some of the people related to that entity being taken to court, basically. And that was my first actual ever property investment. It was a 65 grand off-plan property. I put in 32 grand. That was back in 2016, 17, something to that effect. And I ultimately never saw that property built. It's part of a student accommodation in Liverpool. I never saw that £32,000 back. I think in the end, I ended up selling it to another developer for about £8,000 just to recoup some costs. The alternative was bureaucracy, documentation, and kind of so much palaver that surrounded it. And it kind of put me off for a year. Interestingly, I did that through an investment company, which it hurt everybody, and that was kind of my first experience. Since then, things have gone better. I bought through estate agencies. I bought through sources. I have invested into real estate investment trusts. I'm looking at buying my first property where we need to spend 50% of the property value on ultimately refurbing and refitting the place. So it's been a really fascinating journey, talking to solicitors, to conveyancing firms, to mortgage brokers, to different lenders, through all of the requirements that are involved, especially with someone like myself who was self-employed, run my own business. I don't still yet at the time of recording have a residential. And I even ended up talking to a lot of friends and a lot of family about the whole property space, and just falling in love with it, if I'm being honest with you, and really feeling that me and the team and I, my family, if I'm being honest, could really contribute value to this space in a way, fingers crossed, that I didn't find in abundance when it came to my engagement with the various people that I connected with. So I know that if you're anything like me, I want to invest into good property deals. I want to think about when I can afford it, getting an amazing property for me and my family to live in. But during that journey, and whilst I'm making those steps, I also want to be able to share with you the last several years and hundreds of hours of experiences. I'm the kind of person that you could check my Audible history. I've read multiple books. I've taken multiple courses, like the Udemy's, the YouTubes, paying paid property seminars. I have, of course, had like multiple conversations with all of the agents, the brokers, the vendors, the lenders, everyone that I've kind of worked with, and it's just been a bloody good experience, basically. So I, as you can perhaps then appreciate, felt that, oh wow, I'd love to get involved in this space. And I would also love to have the opportunity to make sure that if it's your first or your 50th experience, it just goes as smoothly as possible, and that you can, walk away from your journey with Pearl Lemon Properties, or with indeed anybody else, with just really a positive and glowing and fuzzy feeling about how easy and how straightforward and how transparent the transactions that you get involved in are, whatever they may be. So, Pearl Lemon Properties is, in terms of a business, if you're to look us up on Companies House, we're a new business, but we're definitely not new to property. I'm myself probably one of the lesser experienced people in the business when it comes to the property side of it. I'm really fortunate to have well some family around me as well. My sister's involved, my brother-in-law's involved, and it's really satisfying to go into this space and make it about a family business and try and just do what we can to give back. So hey, they're my reasons for why I started Pearl Lemon Properties. And I have bought properties in cash. I've got several mortgages. I've acquired a lot of experience through my own adventures, which continue. At the moment, I'm trying to buy a converted pub and turning it into 7 flats. So that's like a wild journey. And I'd love to, help you. We'd love to help you with your investment journey if you're looking to build a property portfolio. I'm also looking at building properties, buying properties abroad now for my family in the form of holiday homes. Maybe we can convert them into kind of Airbnbs and local lets, and just it's a fascinating space, okay? And it's why I want to be part of it, and it's why we want to be part of it, and it's why I'm hoping that we can give you back, the amazing experiences minus all of the challenging stuff that we've been having. So if you're looking for a company that can help you with that journey, if you're looking to build an investment portfolio, if you're looking to do the kinds of deals that I'm in the process of doing, or doing deals that are much bigger than that, as some of our investors are already interested in, we'd love to help you with your journey. So my name is Deepak Shukla, and that is why I, with my sister, my brother-in-law, and hopefully more of my family down the line, started Pearl Lemon Properties.